Hello, hello. My name is David Parada, and the volunteer organization that I chose to do is called Foster Source, which is a nonprofit, non religious affiliated, and they are located in Thornton, Colorado. Their focus is to help children who have gone through the foster care system and have experienced trauma. The way they help is by offering training services in order to aid the parent in feeling more confident in their decisions while creating an environment for healing for the child. They as well offer therapeutic services as well as meals and groceries for those in need as well as education services for children who are struggling such as tutoring for their classes, other teachers, so on and so forth. Their main goal at Foster Source is to give children the best chance possible to heal from their past and to grow as a person and be able to live a full life without being held back or tormented by it. This, I feel, should be done to all foster parents, regardless of the situation. Children need stability, and switching place from place to place can cause and create trust issues as well as bonding issues later on in life, being making it almost extremely difficult for these children later on to create well, healthy relationships. Foster care systems are very shoddy, with not enough advocates for the children, as well as there being large amounts of cases and few people to deal with them. It's sadly no surprise that children fall through the cracks, but what this organization is trying to do is to support them and the parents so that those who do fall through the cracks aren't forgotten and have an opportunity to heal and live a prosperous life. How to volunteer. Foster Source is a very good organization offering an abundance of options for those who want to help out. They are offering many ways for the community to help and aid their organization. There is an application and request that needs to be filled out prior, but the majority of the way people help is independently, such as diaper drives, food drives, or even gift card drives, so that they can contribute to so that they can continue to help families who are struggling either with groceries, diapers, and other essentials that could add additional stress in the family's life. They are also offering a 30-day, 12-mile challenge where you donate $12 and then an additional dollar per mile that you dedicate in walking in honor of the 12 children who are put into the foster care system in Colorado daily. Going back to the diaper drives, gift card drives, and grocery drives, there is requests that do need to be made out to the stores or whatever property front that you're going in front of, and so on and so forth. As well as King Supers, if you're already a member there, they do offer to round up and take those as donations for foster care, as well as part of the proceeds actually go into this organization, as well as another handful of stores and shops in the Denver area. What is family? Well, that's the question, isn't it? What makes family family? Well, determining what family is can range from a lot of different perspectives, such as with Murdoch, who proposed that the nuclear family was universal. This, however, was proven later to not be fully correct, due to that not every family is a man and a woman with children. There is a variety of different options. There is a variety of different forms of family, as we now know, such as friends. You can create your own family through that way. You can have just the main family. You could just simply be cousins, as well as this idea of family doesn't include the LGBTQ perspective. Later on, after Maddox discovered this idea, soon came after a newish type of idea, but it was farly more vague. It was called the Nurturient Socialization by Ira Rez, which is vastly different from Murdoch's idea of family. What this socialization means is that parents or whoever provides care or education to the children. This fits more variations of family better than Murdoch's idea, but is far less specific and vague. This idea, however, I feel works well here. Foster parents are caring for children who most likely have been through the system a few times, and children need stability because without it, how can they know what a healthy relationship is, or how to create or interact or even sustain one if they have never been able to experience one? We learn how to deal with our society and with people from a very young age. And most of it is taught by our guardian or parent, but if we can't trust them simply because we're continuing to change from place to place, how can they know what a healthy relationship is or how to interact or sustain? And how can they trust later on and grow into a contributing member of society? This organization educates foster parents how to create healing environments and to give the child a better chance to be a child again. Foster parents are responsible to educate and care for their child, and in doing so, despite it possibly being temporary, it still creates a family that could have a lasting impression on the child. This is a highly important subject that needs to be addressed. According to the Department of Health and Human Services, 60% of the children in the foster care system were victims of neglect, and 15% were victims of more than two offenses. These numbers are outrageous that over half of the children who are in the foster care systems are experiencing neglect. This needs to change and it needs to be addressed. Social workers aren't in the homes 24/7, and at times it can be difficult for them to pop over. But foster parents are and need to be trained to help. These kids have done nothing wrong but yet are being punished. This is an injustice that needs to be addressed and fixed, and I believe this organization is doing that one child at a time.